Hello everyone, I'm Tom with Stock Navigator, and this is the market forecast for the week of January 23rd, 2022. As you can see that the market action on Friday, we saw over 1,215 stock in the Nasdaq Composite. They all making a new 52-week low, which equal to over a third of the index. So we only see this in 4 other occasions that at least they make about 1,100 new lows, which all came from the extremely market turbulence like we see the last couple of weeks. As we wrap up the third week of January, so next week we enter the heart of the Q4 2021 earnings season. And you can see that typically we find that the earnings season is hard to predict, and then it added more volatility and damage for the investor portfolio. You can see that a lot of top earnings like Netflix, they all coming down with a big time, so that will rack down a lot of index. With the earning announcement happening almost daily in the coming week, so many investors may wonder, am I going to hear any best news from the company that I own? And if the news is not good, how will my position hold up? So fortunately, if you rather not just sit aside and hope that you are lucky enough to avoid any earning disaster, so you have the option to buy some temporary insurance to protect your portfolio, like a protected put or invert ETF, which I will show you in a little bit. So far this year, as you can see, that a lot of volatility in the domestic equity, but the leadership have been changing quickly, and the people focus more on the utility, energy, consumer stable, and low volume equity, and some of the strong technology like semiconductor, commodity, and agriculture. So now let's take a look on the major indices, and then we will go to the sector performance. So you can see my view on the coming week. So first of all, let's take a look on the S&P 500. As you can see that the market, they could not hold on to the support lines after the breakdown, come back reset, and they continue to going down. So right now in the short term, the market it make a first low after the break this one here, but the overall trend, long-term trend is still bullish. So we are heading to the level of first level of support. So you will see the short-term market is definitely in the correction, but the overall long-term is still bullish. Right now, I know that a lot of panicking. You hear a lot of crazy news on the market, go to crash and this and that, but at this moment, we did have another low here, but the main level of support is here. As long as we still hold up there, we still have a potential to push it back up. Now let's take a look in the short term for next week. Let's see where we're heading to. So that you can see that the market, after they make the all-time high over here, and then they failed to go higher. Now they make it low, high, low, low to the downside. However, we are very close to the first level of support. It's around between 43 and 43.55 here, and then we expect to looking for a rebound to the upside to retest the 4,500 level before we have to another leg to complete the move to the downside. Okay, so we are testing one more level to come back, probably 43 or below a little bit, and then we will see the market find a way to put it back up. So even though the market looks scary, but don't panic yet. As the technical trader, we just trade whatever we see. We don't listen to anybody. We don't listen to the news. The chart tell you what to do, and you just stick with it. Doesn't matter. Even the long trend, a little bit long term, it's still downtrend, but we still be able to find the way to trade the short side and the upside. So at this moment, the market will come down. We will see that we'll continue to looking for the support here. We're looking for snapback, and probably one more to complete the move to the downside. Okay, so that's the overview on the S&P 500. If you look at the Nasdaq, it also hit very high in terms of interest rate, but however, we also approach the level of support here. So let's see, they'll be able to rebound and then pull back one more to stabilize, and then the buyer will step back in again. So the market it's still in the uptrend in the long term. Okay, so let's see how they lay out. The Russell 2000 is also choppy to the downside here. As you can see here, they fail level support. They continue to break another support, but they are in the area of support right now also. The Dow, it also pulled it back down. As you can see here, they make all-time high. Now they are on the third leg down, but the support will be in this level here. So so in the short term, you see that the market is still choppy in the downside. So four of the indexes still have a little bit more room to finish this move, and then you're looking for some short-term rebound back to the upside quickly here. Okay, and if you look at the crude oil, they very bullish. As you can see here, they hit here, but however, they get into the level of resistance right now. So they will be, it's the key level. They need to pull back. Okay, they cannot go straight up. At the nature of that, anything goes too fast, they have to pull back down before they can go higher. And look at gold, it's different. Gold is trying to find a way to push it back up. They'll be able to break out the buy zone, the sell zone. Now they pull back and retest. If they can hold up here, they will find a way to put it upside again. If you look at the volatility index, and you can see that the VIX in the short term, it should back up, but they are right at the first level of resistance here. So you will see it, in order for them to go higher, they have to pull back down. So the market will find some support, and then they will shoot it up, probably one more leg. They'll be able to punch through this level to complete the move here. Okay. But one good thing here is on the 10-year Treasury note. You can see here they put it back up, but like I told you last time, they hit to the level of resistance. So the last week they are able to pull back down. So let's see how far they will pull back down here. So this is the level of support for them here. Okay, so if they come down, they definitely they help a technology stock to find a way up. And then we'll see how the Fed they're going to handle the inflation, and then we can see what the interest rate look like, and then that will tell you how the market is going to react to those kind of news in the future here. Now let's take a look on the Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you can see here they continue to rattle to the downside. So the trend is still push it back down, as you can see here. So they continue to make it low, high, low, low. But this is the level of support they need to hold up for the Bitcoin. And then in order for them to find a way to snap back to the upside. Okay, so in the short term, everything is trying to push it back down to the downside here. This is Ethereum, also another level of support here around 2500 here. So that's the level you need to watch out and looking for some rebound from that level. Okay, so that's the how the market will look like for next week. Now let's take a look on the 11 sector of the S&P 500. As you can see here, the XLB with the material also going down. So, but they are right now at the level of support. Let's see, they can hold up. A lot of stock in this sector, they also found the lower level already. So this level, you expect something will rebound from there. The communication sector, it also fell apart here after they make a new low, but the level of support will be down below here. The energy sector, they run up. Now they run out of gas, so we're looking for to pull back down before they can move up again. Financial sector, it also fall apart, but they have a strong support here, so watch out for the level to rebound. Energy sector, it could be support in this level there, the technology still get hit heavily and continue to go to the south, but the level of support will be right there. The consumer table, it also put it back up, but they ran out of gas. So in the short term, they will be in sideways, okay, looking for the support before they can move up, or they will tell you exactly what they want to do next in the future. As long as it's still down below here, they are still in the correction. The real estate, it also have trouble here at the interest rate going up, and the trend is still down. So they're in the level of support also. The energy, the utility sector is the one, even though they are a defense sector, but overall trend right now, after they hit the high here, they ran out of gas. So technically they are still in the sideways correction here. So this is the level of support, okay, if they fail to hold up at this level there. And the XUV, which is the healthcare sector, is still bearish, as you can see here. And a lot of stocks in this sector, they get hit pretty hard after they make an all-time high here, and the support will be right below here. So as you can see there, most of the index, they get hit to the downside heavily in the short term, and consumer discretionary is also going down, so we have a support down here. So as you can see that in the short term, a lot of index, they have trouble to go higher, but they are approach the level of support. So we will see how the market react there, and definitely we were looking for some short-term bounce to the upside. So as you can see, I analyze all of the index, all the 11 sector of S&P 500. Now people ask me, so what stock or ticker symbol is still good to buy? So I can see that right now. It's like, say, if you look at your 401k, your stock portfolio, a lot of stock, even good stock like Apple, Google, Microsoft, people own them for long term. But you are not just sit there and watch it. So there are a couple of different ways that you can do. Okay, so first of all, let's say you say ARKK. Let's say this stock, let's say you know that Cathy Wood stock. I know that a lot of you would bought ARKK, so they will continue to go down. So you are not just sit there and hope that they will, because they continue to make it low, high, low, low. So you're not just sit there and wait for them to come back, because they may not come back, right? But they will come back in one day. But the key thing here is, in order to sit there and watch, you can buy as a RK, for example, the other way, right? Because now you see this one, the other one go down, this one it continue in the direction of the trend and continue to go up, right? And let's say at OUG, okay, that's another, another short pack ETF, right? So this one here, when a lot of ETF is going down, so this one had continued to shoot it up to the upside and in the direction of the trend. Because I know that some of you all stock, you cannot short the stock, but another way that you can protect it to buy the inverse so that they will be able to trade it in the upside. Let's say that you look at RTY, for example, people. Let me see here. So let's say IWM. Okay, so a lot of people, they, 1 second, IWM. Okay, so let's say the Russia 2000 ETF, for example, a lot of people, they keep seeing it going down, but if you sit there and watch, rather sit there and watch, you can buy something to protect it. Let's say SRTY, right? So you can see that the other one going down, this one is beautiful, go long in the direction of the trend. And let's say a lot of people, they buy QQQ, for example, technology stock, and you see that QQQ continue to make it low, high, low, low to the downside. And you can do SQQQ. Right, so this one is continue to go up in the direction of the long side, for example, right? Or let me see what else. Okay, or the SDS, for example. Okay, so let's see the ultra short SP 500. So SP 500 is going down. This one is going up. So, yep. So that's just a sum of the sticker symbol to be able to move to the upside. So right now the market going down, so the one is going up, going down, go up, going down, going up. Okay, so you will find a stock in the right trend direction, and you'll be able to trade it and make money. So besides this stock, if you're busy working, you can subscribe to our Watchlist premium watchlist, where we handpick many stocks and analyze in detail with the entry target so that you can follow. So as you know that trading is a very risky business. This is not a get rich quick scheme like many people are thinking. If you don't know technical analysis, and then you are gamble with the stock market. That's why you need to find your time, save some money, and invest in your education. That's the only way that you can survive in this volatile market and start your financial freedom. So click the show more link below so that so that you can see our free webinar there, and that you know that as Stock Navigator, we will help you to learn and understand how to read the price action on the chart by using a logical technical analysis and understand the crowd psychology combined with the pattern recognition and the money management so that you can trade with the high probability of the winning. But we understand it's very hard for you to know everything overnight, so we will mentor and support you every day in our Q&A by many instructors until you are successful, and we will guide you in our live Discord community with thousands of members that are willing to share the idea and support new members. So I hope that you enjoy my analysis. Please don't forget to click the thumb up like button below. Thank you for watching, and then I will see you on the next video. Take care and good luck to you.